Welcome! I am Public Enemy Numero Uno, and thank you so much for watching this. Today I want to talk about the perceptions of the powerless martial. It is no secret that spellcasters outpower martials significantly. Even at starting levels when casters are at their weakest, martials do not compare when affecting the battlefield in any meaningful way. The most powerful thing that a martial can do is armor up, stand in a doorway, and dodge. Yep. That is the strongest possible strategy that a martial can do at early levels. It gets worse at higher levels when even that won't do anything, and all problems can be solved by a single spell. The math and mechanics have been thoroughly covered by others such as Pack Tactics and A Hero, whom I recommend you should check out. But I am not here to do that. Instead, I want to talk about how this problem impacts gameplay. This impacts the enjoyment of players at the table. If one player is rolling 10 dice and impacting half a dozen creatures during each of their turns, and another player is struggling to just get a single hit in, the other player is going to get incredibly discouraged. And it's a combination of both bad luck and game design that is creating this. I can recall one situation where the main spellcaster, a storm sorcerer, refrained from using his most powerful spells and the fight turned into a slog. Had the player just unleashed his sorcerer, there is no doubt in my mind that the fight would have swung heavily in favor of the players. The success or failure of the entire party should not be consistently determined by a single player. That is terrible game design for a cooperative game. During combat, martials do not have unique options. When looking at what they can do, their options are almost always hit it with a stick. It doesn't matter if that stick is a sword, axe, club, or a flying stick like an arrow or javelin. They are all sticks. Technically, they have other options to use in combat like shoving, grappling, dodging, disarming, or some other action that literally any other character or creature in the game can use. None of it is unique to martials. They don't really have any cool options. The only exceptions are with subclasses, which are often given a few, but nothing significant or impactful. It could be argued that the spellcasters can only just cast spells each turn, but those spells can vary considerably from each other, creating completely different situations depending on which one was used. The martials do not have different attacks or even the choice of attacks. What shape their stick is literally their only significant choice. Let's take a look at a combat scenario. Say a level 3 fighter and wizard are walking through the forest and they are jumped by an owlbear. What does the fighter do? Should it try to shove or grapple the monster? Nope. The monster is bigger, likely stronger, and there aren't any additional reasons for it. There's no holes or campfires to push it into, and there isn't any reason to keep the monster in one spot. How about dodging? Sure, let's just picture the player sitting there every turn stating that they take the dodge action. See the smile of enjoyment on their face because I don't. Which literally leaves the fighter with the single option of hitting the monster with the stick. The wizard, by contrast, can burn, freeze, melt, weaken, charm, frighten, or otherwise paralyze it as their choice. There seems to be an unfair discrepancy here. Not sure what it is, but I think I can put my finger on it. Just maybe. This is a gameplay design failure that needs to be addressed because it is actively hurting the enjoyment of players at the game table. Being a super cool warrior that can by their own strength turn the very tides of fate to their will is awesome, but Dungeons & Dragons doesn't offer that with their game. None of this is acceptable and needs to be addressed. Personally, I have been trying to think of homebrew ideas and would love to share them with others. The issue is that I need good criticism, and my four walls are pretty silent. If you would like me to go into details about my ideas in future videos, please let me know. Just note that they are likely pretty rough at best. With that, please comment down below as I would love to hear more ideas or criticisms. Thank you again for watching my video and have an enjoyable day.